Hi, tonight is June 30th. I came back from work and it's over 12 o'clock a.m. And I just, I called my family and I was having a little conversation, and then I had all these thoughts pop up or memories. And one of them is that one of the things I have is a fat phobia. Like, I'm really scared of fat people. So here's the reason why. When I was a young girl, I was around 6 or 7, and we went to day camp in the summer, and there was this, we were having like a free time, running around the playground, and I went to sit down on a chair somewhere on the side, and this big girl comes up to me and says, "Get up." I said, "No, I was here first." And she said, "No, I was here first. Get up." I said, "No, I'm sitting here. You go find another place." And she said to me, "If you don't get up, I'm gonna sit on you." So I said, "Okay, sit on me." Needless to say, that was the worst mistake of my life. Till this day, I remember. She sat down on me. She was so heavy that she almost smashed my bones, and I tried to push her off with my little skinny bones, push her off, and every time it was like pushing like a huge metal door, like a whole mountain falling back on me. It was really scary. And then I tried to, at one point, to like put my knees up like this and kick her off, and didn't work. Nothing worked. And so from then on, I said, okay, get up, you fatso, get up. I'll get up. Just let me go. Thank God, I was lucky that she let me go, And later on, like 20 years later, I told my sister the story, my sister Mashka, and she said, "Mario, don't you know the trick?" I said, "What trick?" She said, "If someone fat sits on you or someone sits on you, what do? You pinch them like this. Give them tiny pinches on their butt. Just like pinch them like this. Like tiny, hard pinches, and they're gonna jump up." And I was like, oh my God, I wish I knew this back then, 20 years ago, 25 years ago. I wish I knew this back then, because it would have saved me a lot of trauma, So now I know that's the trick. If anyone fat sits on you, the skinny people, we can just pinch you like that. And another thing I wanted to say is that basically, when I was young, I was very, very thin, and my whole family were all kind of skinny people, and I was very, very skinny, and all these people would come to me and start touching my elbows and trying to feel my bones, and they'd say, "Ew, you're so skinny, And I remember it always made me so self-conscious, and, it hurt in some way, like I don't, as much as a fat person doesn't like to be told that they're fat, skinny people don't like to be told that they're skinny and, commented on their body weight. I think it's just rude either way to comment on a fat person or a skinny person. And I remember as a kid, like some people, they liked me, so they like affectionately pull me on their lap and say, "Oh, come here, cutie," and they'd pull me on their lap, and I would sit down on them, and then a second later they would say, "Get up, get up, get up." I'd say, "Why?" And they'd say, "Oh, your bones, your butt bones." My butt bones, because I was skinny, when I would sit on them, my bones would stick into them, I guess, and it really hurt them. And they said, "Get up, get up, get up." So I'm like, whoa, so like it kind of leaves you, like you think, oh, fat, skinny people have it all good, but the real skinny ones, they get picked on, they get told that they're too skinny, their bones are hurting people, and my sharp butt bones sticking into people, and till this day a lot of people comment on my weight. They say, "Oh, you're so skinny, you need to put on weight, you're too skinny, you're too this, you're too that." You know what? You don't want to be told that you're too fat, or told what to eat, or told someone to comment on your body. Just don't do it to skinny people, because we get just as offended, okay? And let me tell you this, I'm really happy that I'm skinny, okay? Alright? I'm very, very happy that I'm skinny and not fat, okay? Because I'm lucky that way, because fat people have a hard time moving and they take up more space. No offense. Take offense. Anyhow, so, while I was talking to my sister, I introduced my kitty Melony to her, and she's like, "Oh, she's so cute," but, cats are really pretty. So then I said to my father, I said, "Tati, It's Tati is in Yiddish. So I said Tati, or I usually say father or Tati. Tati, how do you like my cat? And he was like, oh, I don't like cats. I said, she's your new granddaughter. And he said, no, she's not. And I said, why not? And he said, because I only want grandsons. And then I was like, so do you like my cat? And he said, no, I don't like cats. I said, why? So he said, because number one, cats, they smell really bad. They smell everything up. And two, when you throw them up in the air, if you throw a cat in the air, they always land on their feet. So he didn't like that. He said, try throwing your cat in the air and you're going to see she's going to land up on her feet. So he said, I don't like that. I don't like that about them. So, so that was an interesting observation, why someone wouldn't like a cat, because and I see it's kind of true, So at some point when she's a little bigger, maybe I'll throw her up a little bit and see if she can land on her feet. No, I won't throw her. I don't want to throw her. So that's a story about my father rejecting his new granddaughter, Melony. And my sister told me that it's not, she can't be my daughter or my father's granddaughter because I didn't give birth to a cat. So, you know what I mean? So that's a story about today's thoughts, just for now. Until next time, tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll tell you more about my thoughts. Have a good day and bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.